Propped him up in the corner.
I've got some topics to talk about, by the way.
Have you?
Dan Butler's suspension, Jordan Ngoe's suspension, Blakey's 7-year deal, Sean Darcy's future, and the curious case of Clayton.
Do you know what Bill's doing at the moment, David? Can we just describe what is happening here? Those that don't understand, you sit in the Triple M commentary box and there are other stations to the left. He's looking over Jared Waitley's shoulder and they are Jared's notes on what he's going to bring to the table.
The curious case of Clayton. How was he done a mischief with his toe and...
Bill,
I don't know what that is.
What you need to do.
Jared, look at his notes. They're magnificent. Why can't you come like that and have notes like that?
So when Howie sent through a message to say, come up with an idea for Chief.
I've got too many.
I didn't get that text.
I didn't get that text either.
No, you weren't. Yes, you did get it.
Aren't we a team?
What did you think, Dave? What should our man
I think you should go down to Shrek.
Why are you laughing, Mark?
I don't know.
What about the big box of butterbean? Remember?
Do a serious one, Damo.
No, I'm a bit like Das. I can't think of anything funny to say.
Well, Nick Rebold set the benchmark
He
very
did.
high, Chief, with a brilliant performance coming out as Freddie Mercury from
Juddy
Queen.
represented the Huddy when he came as the judge. Have you done it or not?
I did the first year. Looking back,
Who'd
a
you
little
go
line and length. Well, we didn't know what was happening.
But who did you go
I
with?
wore some gloves down the...
Oh, yeah, because you were ridiculed for wearing gloves in a broadcast.
Right, that's right.
But I remember getting that call saying they're building a slide down the... that's the most insane thing I've ever heard of. So, but now we've got a sense of theatre about it, Chief. So you're not going to go half-baked on this, are you, Chief?
No, I was thinking about perhaps a tribute to one of our Triple M family.
Okay. Who are you thinking?
Well, I just thought if I sort of pulled my feet up at the back and attached them to my bum and folded my arms in half and sort of crouched down a little and carved one of my teeth down to a little junior fang, shaved my head
There you go.
and looked stupid, I could go as Nathan.
Well done.
Do you like this look, Bernie?
I think it's okay. I think he's gone to the effort, which is pretty good.
Okay.
Aquaman, is it?
Apparently, that's what he said.
Jason Moama from Aquaman.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's got a bit of that vibe about him, Chief.
Abby Gelmy, new leader too, by the way, on 50.
Oh, it's nice. So here goes the Chief as Aquaman. Jason Moama.
He
The
sucked
Chief
in a
obviously
big,
thinks he looks like.
sucked in a big, deep breath there, Chief. Oh.
That was terrible at the end. Gave nothing. There was no theatre at all there, Stephen.
He looks good with
He
hair.
needs to
though,
lift,
doesn't he?
Chief.
I like him with hair, Bernie.
It's a good look.
It's a good-looking man.
Yeah. The long hair suits him, and it doesn't suit most.
With the Robbo, Chief the Robbo.
Chief,
I'm going to.
isn't it great to have hair again? And all the boys are piling in. They're going to say they're going to have to fill the pool. And there's the Duke and Nathan Brown and Purple. Have you got a message for them up there?
I've heard it all before, Robbo. It's the same jokes they keep running with, but I did enjoy putting the wig on. How good. The old days of having long hair, mate. Brushing it out of the face.
Yeah, flick it back.
Mate.
Oh, magnificent.
So Rahane
Review
departs for
complete.
89.
Looking at this angle, we can see the ball comes off the Port Adelaide attacker's boot last before crossing the goal line. Decision on the scoreboard.
Putting it down for Pal Pepper, Nate.
Pal Pepper.
So all of a sudden it's out to a 26-point margin. Pal Pepper in the arms of his coach. Rubs his little head. It's celebration and party time down there. 105 to 79 now, Port's way, 3:38 to go. This one's done, though, on the Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard. What's funny?
Nate, you got to describe what we just saw.
Yeah, Chief just saw an ad for advanced hair, and Chief pointed, and it was Razor Ray, first of all, advertising advanced hair, but then it went up, and who else came in? The former Chris Mayne. Chris Mayne and Razor Ray doing an ad for...
Chris Mayne, Collingwood, Chris Mayne.
Yeah.
Freo Collingwood.
With Razor Ray.
Where did that ad appear, Nate? Can I...
On the TV.
On your mob.
Really?
Yeah.
Mainstream.
We used to have Warney and Gucci and Greg Matthews. Razor Ray. Razor Ray.
Jeez.
And Sideshow Bob.
Certainly
What's going on?
entertained the boys in the back row. The Chief and Nate enjoying that. The Super. Ashcroft, speaking of talented young players, gets it back in the direction of Duckley. Open goal square. Josh Duckley has kicked that home. And some good enthusiasm. They come from everywhere to celebrate with Josh Dunkley. Have I missed something?
First goal
at the club.
I did miss something, Brian.
Not really. I mean, first goal at another club. It's not real.
Not really all in
round 13.
They got around him, didn't they? They knew it was his first goal.
Yeah.
He's kicked 3 behinds prior to that. Josh Dunkley takes Brisbane to 2 straight 12. The Hawks are 1 straight 6 on the Triple M Lifeblood scoreboard.
It's surprising what they celebrate these days, the players. I mean,
You're not an over-celebrator,
well,
Brian,
game 150, it doesn't deserve any celebration. Game
Really?
200, yeah, a little bit. You know, it's just so many things.
200 just a
last
tiny
game, first game, middle game, 13th game, 20th game. They celebrate all these things these days, and I do not know why.
Are you happy with the fact that I only got chaired off for 250 and retiring, BT?
250, I think, is the absolute time to start celebrating.
I've done you proud.
Anyone that gets chaired, someone got a double vacuum lineup the other day for their 200th. Who was that? Both clubs came across and lined up for 200. Please.
I think it was probably Toby Green, I think that one was.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
A double lineup is for 300, not 200.
Toby Green, Bristol, one of the greats.
Toby Green dust. Show me in the history books what he's... Where his name is yet. It's not even there.
What he's done for the Giants, Brian, needs to be celebrated.
He's great, but he's in the early part of his career. Hawthorn here, Warple around the middle.
Any celebrating when you went from the Tigs to the Pies, BT?
Nothing. Nothing. I just kicked, I think I kicked 8 on the...
7 it was.
Oh, okay. First game against, I think we came from 59 down.
And got it done.
Got it done.
Put him on the shoulders, said yes. We'll take you to the promised land.
Did they get around you, Bristol, after your 7th?
I think
come from everywhere?
5 of the 7.
BT actually chaired them all off because he carried them the whole game.
BT's very modest. His first 3 games at his second club, 7, 7 and 7.
Oh, just the 21.
That first statement you said, BT's very modest, Brian. Words that I have never, ever heard used in the same.
Now Daisy can say, gee, they've had a great year. They've kicked 21.
Last minute, here we go. Run and gun for the Pies. Can the Demons hold on? In the middle of the ground, Dacos got the handball to Mitchell. Mitchell shovels one forward. My check opportunity. Lever couldn't mark it. It came out to Oleg Markov. High ball. Markov inside forward 50. Can they take a mark? At ground level, Bobby Hill went past it, trying to reef it out. There's a couple of players, and we'll have a ball up 30 metres out directly in front, down to 36 seconds.
Pay credit to Collingwood. They know no other way than to keep coming. They added just a little sniff there. 36 seconds remaining. Mason Cox launches at it, trying to crash through Mitchell. Hands out from Bobby Hill. Back to Nick Dacos. Oh, you can't believe it. Dacos has got it. Clock's still ticking down. It's 26 seconds, 4 points. They can't do it again. Half the Collingwood crowd have gone home, Stevie. They've gone home.
They're running back.
Come back in. Get back in the MCG. 4-point ball game. 26 seconds. Triple M Beacon Trade scoreboard. Wow.
Unbelievable. Well done. Bobby Hill coming one way. They both run routes, set play sort of stuff. And now the Magpie Army have found their voice. So we expect to see the same again. The half-backs helter-skelter. So if Melbourne win this clearance, they'll take an uncontested mark inside forward 50. If Collingwood win it, they are loading up. It'll be a charge of the Light Brigade off half-back. Darcy Moore's gone up to the wing now. He'll go forward.
Josh Dacos won that last stoppage clearance from the half-back flank.
We've been treated to a beauty on King's birthday. The Pies, they trail by 4 points. Can they do it again? They'll believe they can. Out of the middle, Mitchell. Can't get it out. Underneath the pack. Can the Demons hold it up? Max Gawn's in there. It flipped out to Viney. Might have got one in the back, but no. The umpire said, I'm going to ball it up. 14 seconds.
Still time here. They are just streaming forward, Collingwood. It's all guns blazing. Mason Cox wins it down. Picked up and kicked back. It's a one-on-one inside forward 50. Down to 7 seconds. Quaynor still hasn't lost a one-on-one. Can they go end-to-end in 3 seconds? Through the corridor. Josh Dacos trying to take a hanger. The siren sounds. And Melbourne hang on. King's birthday classic. It's Melbourne in front of 83,578. Hang on to a 4-point win in one of the great days.
Of course, the last King's birthday, Ash, get this one, was quite a few years ago. That was the first time they ever played on a Monday. That was the King's birthday. Different King, obviously. There's Cameron.
King was that?
I'm not sure. King the, I think George King the First.
George King.
Might have been. I don't know how many kings that well in the past, but
Was that Max's dad, George King?
I don't know them well. I'm not a big royal family, although I do like the way William and Kate are going about things at the moment, as distinct from Harry and Megsy.
Not a royal watcher, Brian, as a rule? Or?
My wife is. She loves the royal thing, but I'm a little bit worried that they might be spending money without thinking too much about it.
Very conscious on the cash today,
Yeah.
BT.
Wants to turn the lights off at the G.
As I see,
Take away the royal funding.
another coal truck dumped off a load to Tower 7.
Here is Harris Andrews. Gets it across to Darcy Gardner.
Are you in the all-electric vehicle as well, BT?
I'm in the hybrid at the moment.
The hybrid.
Hybrid Kluger.
The hybrid being sometimes you walk to the door to start it.
There it is. Starcevic out of defence.
Tower 2 just getting a load of water. We've got a hydro on Tower 2 out there, and the Snowies have been emptied to just fire that light tower up. Little one here comes into Gardner. Entertaining myself here, Darcy, because the footy has just got into a bit of a rut at the moment.
People might know, Kate, that Brian lives off the grid completely. He's got very impressive. Could you hook something up here, Brian? And
I could get this place humming without the need for great lights at this stage, Jay-Z.